So like I told you, go like this. Don't go like this. No, like more, a little more.
No.
A little more. Just show them a little more.
All right, let's do it. All right.
Show them a little more. What's up, guys? Kasey here, back with the Scent House. We have my friend, the lady killer Matthew here.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Always a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Always
Thank
a
you
pleasure to
for
be
joining us back again.
I'm excited to be here, bro.
Today we are trying Masque Milano with Matthew, and he's gonna give you the tuxedo effect for all of these fragrances. So we're gonna be starting with the demonstration of the 100 ml packaging, as well as the just the fragrance, which is gonna be Tango. Wow, the seal is very strong. So this presentation is really gorgeous. I mean, like, look at this. This is like, it's a showstopper. So really, it's gonna be a really nice packaging with that red leather, red velvet actually. It's like a red velvet, but the outside is like a leather kind of boxing with the cushioning on top over here, as you can see. So it's really nice. And so this is the Tango, which is one of the best masks in my opinion. So Tango, it has, you know, like the whole story about Tango is it's a tango. So it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. So really, this is the second person beside yourself that helps you feel that way. You know, it's like a really, like, you know, sensual fragrance. You know, as it's true to its core of what a red fragrance is supposed to be. And it's very dense. It's actually made by one of my favorite perfumers, Cecile Zaroukian, exactly. So, you know, we can expect something really cool. You know, she made Annie, which was also a really very nice, like warm and like kind of not sensual, but like comforting fragrance, I would say. So I can really expect something really cool from Tango.
One of the best.
Yeah, one of the best. Really, I think as you were gonna say, you were gonna compare it to one of your favorite fragrances,
Absolute
right?
Pour le Soir.
Which one is that?
Which is from MFK. That's discontinued.
Okay.
You know, that's the rendition of Grand Soir.
Wow.
Which is one of the best of the Amber. So
I've never actually smelled that one.
It's like Amber Absolute from Tom Ford.
Okay.
This is one of the best Grand Soir. I mean, all of us knows about it.
Right. This is, yeah, I think also, as you said, this is better than Grand Soir even.
This is
because
richer.
It's like more, it's different.
Yes.
It's like, it really has that sensuality element that is added to the amber, that spice note and some slight floral notes in there that really make it a bit more than just a regular amber fragrance. Next one that we're going to be trying is going to be, this is part of the new collection. So this is going to be an ambergris. And as you guys may have already seen all over the internet, it's gonna be White Whale. So this is the story about, you know, it's like based on the story of, what's this story? Now I blanked, but the story, what do you know this?
Ambergris.
No, but the story of the whale, you know, this Moby Dick. This is the story of Moby Dick, you know, so that's what this is based on, is that chase for the big whale and, you know, going through that story. So let's see. And as you see at the top, you know, for an ambergris, it's really clean, very fresh, kind of aquatic.
Wow. This is clean, aquatic, as you said. Ambergris.
Exactly.
It's a C note in it.
Yeah. There's a C note, kind of like a salty, but like watery note as well. It's very interesting. It gives you exactly that feeling of being on a boat.
Yes.
You know, like the wood, there's some like slight woodsy notes in there. There's a light metallic, slightly, you know, kind of note. The ambergris, there's like, you know, water flooding in, you know, splashing into the boat, you know. That's what that's the vibe I get as well. So the next one that we're going to be working on is going to be Sleight of Fern, which is also one of the newest releases from Masque Milano. So Sleight of Fern, from when I tried it, it had more of it's supposed to be like a sheep fragrance. So chypre. Let me see your thoughts on this. Very green, very green.
It's a fougere.
Yeah, it's a sheep fougere, exactly.
It's out there. It's like a barbershop.
Right, exactly. This does remind me exactly of a barbershop, of a clean, classic barbershop kind of smell, but with a Italian interpretation.
Most definitely.
Yeah, and you know, as I was saying, you know, you mentioned the cap the other time in regards to that. So the cap story is basically the acts of which each of these fragrances kind of are released, or based on the story of the opera of Masque Milano all together. So these are very, the attention to detail is really there. The way the cap closes, you know, as we mentioned, the name of the perfumers and kind of the name of the fragrance here. Really, they really don't miss any kind of attention to detail in regards to that. So what we can expect from Montecristo is likely going to be a smoky kind of tobacco, maybe a cigar like the Montecristo cigar brand. So let's try it out and see what we can expect.
Let's go for it.
All right. Oh wow. Right at the top you get this like bitter tobacco. Wow. What do you think? It's like very bitter tobacco.
It's a smoky.
Yeah.
It's strong.
Very.
It reminds me of red tobacco from MaxAroma.
Yes, it does give me exactly the same kind of vibe as red tobacco, because red tobacco also opens up very tobacco-y and with no sweetness or no subtlety at all.
I don't know, I haven't tried it yet, but it seems linear. It seems
Right.
There's no transition
Right.
as far as it.
Right. No, red tobacco usually is very punchy. This is a little more muted.
Yes, definitely. It's a tobacco. It's a leaf tobacco. It's like a.
Yeah, as you said, you know, it's similar to red tobacco, but it really takes a different direction with that, like the dryness at the top, right as it opens up. It's much more than just, you know, tobacco. It really is a more sophisticated approach. You smell that?
Yes, indeed. Now.
It's, you know, as it dries down a little, it really starts to seep in and change its form. It's Montecristo. So that's like the cigar, like the Montecristo cigar. The sophistication is definitely there in this lovely tobacco fragrance. Now we're gonna go to one that may take you by surprise. This is part of La Donne collection, which is more geared toward ladies. However, you know, we had some try this fragrance out, and you know, some men actually really liked it. And so I was thinking, you know, this is the proof that, you know, really men, like, fragrance has no gender. Like anyone, relative. Yeah, it's all about, wow, like, I can see myself wearing this. And there's oud in there, and it's like, you see, it's like so clean and so fresh, and
I'll buy a bottle today.
Yeah,
this is mine.
Isn't it nice?
This is sexy.
It's crazy, and you know the funny thing is there's like a lady on it. Like this is you know, the white collection is La Donne. It's a ladies collection. So, but you know why you like this? You want me to tell you why you like it?
Let's go for it.
I completely missed this because Cecile Zarokian is also the perfumer.
That's fine. That's right.
She never misses. You know, she makes such great fragrances that really are so, like, you know, mind kind of changing and
Scenery.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Wow.
I would say maybe like a wedding.
Yeah, as you're dressed for, you're ready.
Oh, thank you.
You're ready for it.
Thank you. But it's very inspiring.
It's so good, right?
And I would say the sillage is even better.
I think so, because I smelled it in the air now too, just from the spray that we had, and then the blotter card.
Yes.
And you know, like the oud in it, you know, it really is. You know, someone I spoke to the other day that had tried it, they put it very well. It's like they said, you know, it smells like a foreign experience.
Wow.
Like really, it's like a foreign experience because there's so many different things happening in that fragrance, but in such a well-blended manner that the complexity really kind of plays with your mind. You know, the Russian tea is also another fan favorite of Masque Milano. I think it's actually the top second after Tango many people like about Masque Milano. So it really is a nice opening for with that tea note, and then it really goes into a interesting overall development. And it's not your typical tea note. You see?
Not at all.
Yeah, like it's not like Gucci Pour Homme 2, like that's a very famous tea one, or like Le Labo tea. This is like completely different.
Wow.
It reminds me of spring.
I would say so, yes.
Smoky.
There's a smoky.
Really?
Yes. Double checking it.
Oh, actually,
I don't know if there's a vetiver.
I think that, yeah. I actually didn't notice until you told me.
And in the beginning, you get
I think it's exactly vetiver.
Yeah, it's a vetiver note in there.
Wow. This is less tea than I had expected. It's more earthy, kind of green. It's like
it will almost similar to one of the that we have here.
Okay, like Sleight of Fern too. It has like green feel, but a little more.
Fougere.
Yeah.
Yes, but darker.
This one is darker.
Yes,
This one is much darker.
Yes.
It's funny because Russian tea, it sounds like it would be like a, light tea fragrance, but really it's like, it's more like the Russian dolls that, they have layers, the layers inside, and then as you take them out, there's more layers, This is exact like an onion, as you peel it, there's more layers that come. Yeah. Wow, what a lovely fragrance this Russian tea is. That's all that we have. I'd like to thank my lovely friend, the lady killer Matthew.
Thank you.
For coming and giving his thoughts on Masque Milano. And I'd like to thank the team of MaxAroma for hosting us for their lineup with the Masque and their top selection. And we'll see you next time. Like, comment, and subscribe.